RD-2214 was a below-average clone trooper with extremely bad aim. That is, until his unit was surrounded by a group of Rancors and almost completely wiped out. Then something came over him, calming his mind and controlling his body, allowing him to kill the Rancors and save the remaining members of his squad. For his outstanding bravery and ability in combat, he was promoted and sent on missions to remove large numbers of battle droids that were imprisoning and torturing planets, in hope of gaining their allegiance in the fight against the Sith. He was trained and became one of the greatest clone generals in the Grand Army of the Republic. Emperor Palpatine knew that Anakin was suspicious about him, and decided to send 2214's unit to Mandalore in hopes of acquiring their allegiance in the fight against the Sith. Unfortunately, the Death Watch knew of his abilities and captured him, removing his inhibitor chip, freeing him from Darth Sidious's control. Therefore, he did not execute Order 66. They planned to make him a member of the Death Watch and retake Mandalore, returning it to its former glory as a feared warrior race. Learning the truth about what he was created to do, he decided to join the Death Watch and became Pre-Vizsla's second-in-command, becoming known as Axel Virto. They overthrew the Mandalorian government, and when Order 66 was executed, they began training their army, fearing that the Sith would come for them again. But they were too late. When Axel didn't report to his new master, Sidious sent the stormtroopers to Mandalore to force them to join him. They succeeded, and once again Axel was controlled, this time being forced to kill the surviving Jedi. Sidious kept his eye on him, seeing as he had extraordinary abilities. Having been trained by the Mandalorians and becoming an expert fighter, he was once again specially trained by the most dangerous stormtroopers to make him the most feared killing machine. He became the legendary Jedi hunter, Tyslan, and even intimidated Darth Vader. As his training progressed, Sidious began to notice signs of a power even Tyslan didn't know of. Having only used it once to allow himself to gain these unbelievable fighting abilities, it had remained hidden from even the most powerful Force users, like Obi-Wan and Yoda. He was Force sensitive, but not only was he Force sensitive, he had the highest natural midichlorian count ever, even higher than Vader. This surprised Sidious, as he had never heard of a Force user being able to hide their power. He was trained again, but this time by Darth Vader, as a Sith Lord, becoming Darth Tyslan. For the next 20 years, he grew in power and learned many powerful abilities from the dark side, conquering countless planets and killing thousands. It seemed he was unstoppable, until Vader rematched Obi-Wan, sensing that a new generation of Jedi were being trained. Sidious taught him the ability to take life force from an enemy, which he in turn used to betray his master, becoming the new ruler of the galaxy. After Vader was defeated by his son, Tyslan was the only remaining Sith. Knowing this, he began training an army of Force sensitives to become the new Sith army. Meanwhile, the Jedi did the same. The war was finally fought, and it was costly on both sides. Tyslan knew he was the most powerful being in the galaxy, and this made him arrogant. He would fight as many Jedi as he could, to prove that they could do nothing to stop him, but his arrogance ultimately became his downfall. Being betrayed by members of his army, he was captured and brainwashed by the Jedi, and turned into a beacon of hope. He helped defeat the remaining Sith and freed the galaxy from war, bringing peace once again. Unfortunately, the Jedi were unable to remove his knowledge of the Force, and he became hungry for more, experimenting with both the light and dark sides of the Force. This led the Jedi to fear he would once again revert to his Sith ways, and they planned to kill him. He sensed the attack coming, but because he was no longer evil, he did not kill the Jedi, only overpowered them, finally going into exile to study the Force, unlocking new abilities that harnessed power from both sides, becoming neither Sith nor Jedi. He eventually became so powerful that he was one with the Force. This is my fan-made story of a character I'd like to see in the Star Wars universe. In the future, I plan to make cinematic films based on this story and others I have planned. If you guys would want to see that, or you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you'll never miss another video. Thanks for watching, and may the Force be with you.